Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's up, Tashi? CP65. Biohazard Juice. Thank you for the CP. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, Tashi Draco Bats. What's up, buddy? This is an audio check. Biohazard Juice. What's up? Can you hear my son yelling at the game? Captain Audi, what's up? Hey, Maple, 69 by 69. Awesome. Good to see y'all. I will be with you momentarily, friends. Hey, thanks, Pilot Rick. I appreciate that. 24 months, commercial pilot.
To my buddy Sim. Finally got some time to fly him.
Let's give it up to Pilot Rick. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, sir. Well, hello, Sim fans, and happy Saturday night. What's up, my friends? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, Maple Leaf Bats. Good to see you, TJ Turner. Did you get us in sight, TJ? I'm still looking for you, buddy. Good to see you, Pilot Rick. How about that, Pilot Rick? Thank you again for the 24 months commercial pilot support. Says, showing some love to my buddy Sim. Finally got some time to fly in. And hey, man, that rhymed. Very nice. It's good to have you here, Pilot Rick, and all the rest of you. Bats, good to see you. Daniel Stewart. How's it going, brother? And also CP65, Captain Howdy was in here earlier, and all the rest out there. Micro SimFanatic. I see you over there flying with us, Braden. Good to see you, my friends. Good to see you. So tonight we are taking a look, or a first look, at the new Carenado aircraft, and I saw Vruden in here earlier saying, oh, he doesn't even have the tarp off the plane, right? I got the cover on it still, but we're going to take a look at this. But first, before that, let's take a look at who's flying with us. We got Braden flying with us. We got ZX Pilot in the house, friends. ZX Pilot, give it up. Maple Leaf taxiing on down the taxiway here. How's it going, Maple? Pilot Rick, it's so good to see you being able to fly with us tonight. We got Badius Bridge in the house. And I know no wins, right? That was crazy. I don't think we even have wins, Maple, for this and Marathon and maybe even Fort Lauderdale executive. So crazy. TJ Turner, I see you now. Give it up. TJ's in the house. And we also have, well, let's see, Pilot Rick, TJ Turner, ZX Pilot, Badius Bridge, Braden, Original Happy. There we go. It's Snoop. I don't know if Snoop's with us. Is this Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg, a dog. Man, that is the best it's going to get with my singing voice tonight, friends. I apologize for that. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know, right? Well, friends, it's good to see you, my friends, my pals, my amigos. So we are going to be checking out, like I said, the Carenado B55 was just released. I actually thought about doing a video. I saw it the night it was released. Nobody had a video out. It was 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to, I'm not going to do it. I debated it. I came close. Probably should have. But anyway, for the first time, we'll be highlighting this plane. We're going to check it out first. It won't take long. As we fly again back into the Florida Keys for the scenic route from Key West to Marathon to Miami Executive. Then we'll be going, let me get the route information here. And then Fort Lauderdale Executive. Did I say that? Miami Executive, Fort Lauderdale Executive, and finally to Palm Beach. If there's enough time, we may even fly one more leg to Satellite Beach, where my family and I stayed. You guys remember this? Over the summer, we did a family trip. We stayed at Cocoa Beach. So if we have enough time, Bats, yeah, we might make it over there. Skystream Simulation, or Skystream Aviation, rather. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. He says, yo, Wim flying with you. Awesome. Is this multiplayer? Absolutely. You just go to the West USA server and get to Key West, buddy. You've got time. Everybody knows how long I take. You got plenty of time, man. All right. And this is a flight is a perfect chance to put the Baron through its paces while enjoying some of the most iconic views of Microsoft Flight Simulator has to offer with all the different foliage. Yes, foliage. You ever heard of that, Bats? Foliage, CP? Foliage. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, friends, let's get on with the aircraft. But first, I am your host, SimFanatic, welcoming you tonight to the live stream. And actually, I'm wearing a shirt that I got from Cocoa Beach. I'm not wearing an typical aviation shirt. Do we see it? Can you see it? I don't know. Can you read it? I don't know if you can see it. Surf style. I got this at Cocoa Beach. It was at one of those, souvenir shops when we were at Cocoa Beach. So I thought, well, hell, I'll just wear the shirt. Huh? Get into the spirit, right? Skystream Aviation, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, I'll take the route information now. Let's check out this plane, shall we? We shall. I think me operate the King Air. There you go, buddy. King Air is a good one. All right, let's turn on the simulator volume. I might turn it down a little bit. So here we've got the wonderful Carenado Baron Beechcraft B55. We're going to get back to this thing right up here. This beacon is a rotating beacon, and it works exceptionally well. I can't say yet that this is the best Carenado aircraft that they produce, but it's one of them. I can say that already. I've only taken it for one flight, and I really liked it. The sounds are absolutely incredible. And I'm going to talk about, Carenado's always done a good job with the textures, as you can see here. I love the rivet panels. All these rivets, you can see the dents where the rivets go in. You see some scratches, nice reflections here on the surface. Look at that. They've always done a nice job, but I think Carenado's finally taking it maybe to the next level. In fact, this is, as many of you know, I bitch and moan about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 compatible, or actually native, rather, aircraft, and then they aren't really. You can still walk through them, right? This aircraft, you can't. There are some glitchy things that they'll hopefully have fixed as we move on, but as you can see here, the wheel well and all that with the landing gear, spectacular texture work they've got here with the grease marks and all the bolts and the pistons and struts and everything. Oil air strut, you can even read this. High resolution textures is what we're getting here. And actually that carries over to the high polygon count here with the wheel. You don't see really any kind of distortion or straight angles on that wheel. Maybe a little bit if you zoom in really close. But it is very, very good product. And so CP65 says not natively. Skystream Aviation, I'm on 2020. Will I still be able to see y'all? And as CP said, yeah, you aren't going to be able to see us if you're on 2020, my friend. But look at, we're going to do the reveal here. This is kind of odd that this would be sticking out like that. What? Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe that's intentional, isn't it? Like a vent or something? I don't know. But I like that it's actually matching the actual registration number on our aircraft with that cover. How about that? And you can unscrew. You can't do everything, but you can unscrew the fuel. We'll take a look at that cover. It says to remove the engine covers. I wasn't able to do that when I tried it earlier, so we'll have to check that out again later. But as you can see here, you got the engine covers, the inlet covers, all that good stuff. And so, why is the registration so screwed up? Oh, because 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 of the livery I picked, I guess. But as you can see, nice jobs on the texture. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Now, if we're looking inside, we'll take the cover off. And so let's go Shift-C and go outside here. So as you can see, I've got to disable the track IR because I am wearing track IR. So here, let's go ahead. Braden, I've got some add-on scenery, so I am using, I think, FS Dream Team. I'll turn the volume down on the music again on that. But I'm using FS Dream Team add-on scenery. But here, if we remove that, you see that it removes the cockpit cover as well. But we do need to go over here and remove the pitot tube. I do like that this flaps in the wind. So that's kind of a nice touch. We're going to remove the chocks, and that's all. What I had to hit 1, 2, 3 things. Now, if we go over here and we try to walk through it, notice I can't walk through the wing, which I do like. If you keep pushing forward, see, that kind of glitches there. But that's okay. I'm being nitpicky at this point, right? But if we go over here, you can't really do anything, although I think we can open the cargo. I have the FS Dream Team Key West. Awesome, Pilot Rick. So I should be looking level, and you should be looking level to me, right? But we can open up our compartment here and see inside. We can go ahead and close that again. We're going to do the pre-flight check here in a moment. As you can see, right through there, we can see the strobes, everything like that. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and do the checklist. And if we go over here to plane, LRM, oh, yes, did I not get, yeah, I've already got LRM running. Thank you, Bats, for that. I do have LRM running right now. Chocks are removed, right flap. Let's go ahead and check. Oh, we want to go to the right. Let's go over here. Unfortunately, you can't empty like the, you do duck a little bit there, but we can't, you can pull on this, but it doesn't do anything. But here, let me show you something. We go over here and we move that. See how it's moving? When you're in real life, you always look for your yoke and make sure it's pointing the right direction. So up, you always want to have your thumb pointed to the aileron that will go up, and then down, and you can see that you can move these. Normally the flap you can't move anyway, so that's good. So we've got our right flap, right aileron, fuel cap secured. Now, if you go over here, you can't click on it, but if I go over to the right, Bat says good. So look at that. See, it's kind of glitchy, but I can go up top here. Look at this, Bats, and we can open that up. But I'm not really seeing fuel as I'm standing on the... Look, it just covered it itself. But I can't really see it, but you can do that if you so choose. Choose and choose wisely. Okay, fuel cap, right tire. So I'm not going to worry about that. But it says engine covers removed, but I can't remove them. And I haven't found a way to... Son of a gun. Look at this. I go up here, but see, I can't remove them. So, and it says remove, and I thought, well, maybe you can remove them, but I don't think you can. So we'll just say, okay, that's fine. Bats, I see in the F-14. Hey, how about that? You posted in Discord, Bats, of you having the F-14. That was pretty cool. That scaled model, that was cool. So we can't check the engine oil. And if I click this, well, like, see, it shows like we should be able to. Let's go over here once, because it's acting like we can. Let's see, I can't. See, it says, oh, go over. Oh, wait. Don't tell me my business, boy. I'm just checking the luggage. We got oxygen there. I've never opened that before. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, it does work. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm finding this out with all of you at the same time. Okay, good deal. Baggage secured. Nose gear strut. Little crotch down here like you all do when you're playing around. You're playing games, doing this whole deal, this shindig. Skystream Aviation, what do you got, buddy? We're going to go over here, and so, you know, we can check this too. But anyway, I do like the fact that they have this. So, again, 2024 compatible. You can even go back here, friends, if you look, and you can do the elevator, and you can move that as well as the rudder. So you can turn that left and right. And I like that they added that. All right, if you want to go inside, the aircraft. We can come over here to the right, and we can click on that, and that takes us inside of the cockpit. And there we go. Let's close that. Oh, that's fun. It kind of worked like a turd in a punch bowl. So there's some little glitchy things here. And now it's going to take me outside again. The hell? If I click on that. Okay, I'm just going to hit... Probably because I hit Shift-C. There we go. Okay. Left engine oil, we'll pretend we did all that. Pitot cover, we did get removed. Fuel cap, left aileron, we did shake. Left flaps, good. Elevator, we shook. Rudder, we shook. And baggage, we did check. You broke it. I did, CP. Leave it to me, right, buddy? Leave it to me. All right, before starting engine, parking brake, I do have the rocker switch set on my Bravo throttle quadrant, so if you want to take a look at that. Actually, I didn't even talk about these, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So we are running the Bravo, Honeycomb Bravo, with the wonderful FlightSimMods add-ons. And notice I've got, just like the aircraft, if you look down at the aircraft in your lower right there, see how the I can move those up and down? So I love that I can configure this just the way that it is in the aircraft, and I can set that as a profile. I'm still waiting for Sim Update 3, though. They got to get this stupid controls fixed. But anyway, and then we also have the TPR pedals, and we also have, of course, the FlightSim Yoke from Alpha. Hey, friends, I should be getting the Moza Y210 base, and I've already got the yoke. That should be arriving on Tuesday. So this time, Saturday, as long as I get everything shifted around in time, I might have to get a different monitor stand. Depends, because it has a force feedback, and I don't want you all shaking and everything. But I should be having a new yoke to demo for all of you for the first time from Moza. So definitely looking forward to that. So stick around for that. That'll be fun. That always happens. I got to figure out why that happens. Okay. But anyway, so there is that. All right, parking brake is set. So if we go down here and we can check, and I've got this set. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the yoke by clicking on that. Are the levers configured correctly? They are. So if you look here, I've got my left, and then my throttles, and then, of course, my mixture controls. All right, and I'm going to I can turn the volume up now that I'm inside here. Avionics master switch is off, which it's right over here, and it is off. Landing gear lever is down, and I hopefully will have the LEDs working on my Alpha flight controls. Cowl flaps are full open. If you look down here, they are... and what I do like is the click spots, they do work. Look at that. Cowl flaps are open. Fuel selectors check on, and they're not, so we're going to go ahead and turn those on. All right. Circuit breakers. The circuit breakers do work. So you can actually click on those, and they do work. Okay, so circuit breakers are all in. Circuit breakers on the right, if I go on the click spot here, and you notice you drag your mouse across them, they will actually go out. The blue light extinguishes and goes out, so we know we've got that checked. Battery switched on. That does work with my Alpha, so if I go ahead on my Alpha, and the battery switch is just down here, but if I go ahead and turn that on, it's over here, and then turn on my alternator switches, they are over there. And I've actually got this mapped, so it'll actually work. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit better. And then there's our magneto switches. That's what I was trying to say. Dagnabbit. Magneto switches. Alternator is on. Fuel quantity check. That should be fine. We are at full fuel. IJJ says, hope you're doing well, brother. Picked up a 3D printer. Already going crazy. Starting my A320 half cockpit. You're going to have to post that in Discord. JJ, please post it in our Discords. Are you in our Discord server? You got to post that in our Discord server, man, when you get that, when you're going through that. Landing gear lights are on, as you can see, so they are working. Here we go. We've got the landing gear lights, if you see here, in 3 in green, so those are working, so that is fantastico. So we're going to go ahead and go to starting engine, and thank you, Bats, for putting that there. We're going to go ahead and do open throttle halfway, or half an inch, I'm sorry, and then full on the prop lever, and then mixture to the left engine full as well. Right there to rich. Aux fuel pump we're going to go ahead and do on, and again, this takes you right to it. So I think Carenado did a good job here. You can wait 3 seconds and then turn her off. Vaughn Williams is in the house, friends. Vaughn, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream, Vaughn. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining. LH magneto switch on to start. All right, and here we go. Let's go ahead and open this up, and we will yell out clear. You can see the sound gets a little bit louder and clear. Let's go ahead over here. Listen to that. Boom. And the cockpit actually shakes a bit, which I think is kind of incredible. And there goes somebody overhead. And then if we go down here and check our oil pressure, and we can see on our left engine, our oil pressure is cylinders looking good. Oil pressure and temp is looking good. And then we have our PSI is looking good. So that's good on the left. So we'll go ahead and say left generator's already on, indicators are already looking good. Let's do the same with right engine. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of throttle here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to scene 2. So we're going to go ahead and put, you can see the Bravo right here with the FlightSimMods. Somebody drop in an exclamation FSM if you would. Check out FlightSimMods and you'll get a 12% discount if you use the link. Somebody will drop an FSM in there. We're going to go half an inch there. Thank you, Maple. Half inch there. We're going to go full on the prop, full on the mixtures and rich. And make sure bats and others aren't over there. And we're going to say clear. There we go. And you can tell those sounds are fantastic, friends. Sounds are going well. Let's go ahead and close this up. And that'll make it quiet. All right, mixture's rich, auxiliary fuel. I didn't even do that, Bart. Oil pressure, let's go ahead and check that. Engine indicators are looking good in the green. Light is green, trap is clean. Avionics. Geez, I can't speak tonight. Avionics. Let's go ahead. They're right down here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn them on. And so right here, avionics switch right there. And what you're getting here is the Garmin, just your basic 530 Garmin here. I don't think at least I didn't see it switch, but you do have a weather radar. So we're going to go ahead and do standby, and then we're going to test this. And it looks like it works. I thought there was rain around Cordial. Cordial! And Zach Cool, keeping it cool. Everybody, welcome Zach. Welcome, my friend. Zach's in the house. What's up, brother? We're checking out the newly released Carenado B55 Baron, and it is, I think, yet one of the best aircraft they've actually put out so far. I've only flown it once, but the sounds are amazing. The flight model seemed pretty good when I tried it, so we'll give it another try here. And I forgot to turn on the beacon. No, the beacon was on. Here we go, but I was going to show you the rotating beacon. Look at that thing rotate. That is so nice. And if we actually turn it to nighttime, I want to show that. Let's see, we are at 17:45, so let's go to dark time. And you can see that, see how it just, I love the fact that they're taking more time and effort into the rotating beacon and stuff. I think that is an absolutely really cool effect. And they did a nice job. As you can see it reflecting on that vertical stabilizer as we see Maple back in the background there. But very good job by Carenado on that. I got the time set so that we may be able to get a sunset on our last leg. There goes Badius Bridge when we're coming in, but very, very nice. Loading the sim now. Awesome, man. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get our Garmin's underway here so they can go ahead and program and they can locate the GPS. You have to have 4 satellites, by the way, to lock it in. 4 satellites, friends, in real life too. 4 satellites. Go back to this. But yeah, I just dig that rotating beacon. Man, even if you look at it on the top, I mean, they did such a nice job on that. Sprung Nickel says, good evening, gents. Sprung Nickel is in the house. Welcome, Sprung Nickel. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Just checking out the beach. Baron from Carenado, buddy. Giving her a run here. We're going to be flying some keys in Florida. JJ says, is that a brewski? Got a number for you to call when you're ready to copy. I got you, buddy. So that's the enjoyment of doing flight sim, right? We can have orange whips while we fly. Okay, let's go back to the. I didn't really show the inside, but we can look at that once we get up in the sky. We have, by the way, we have at least a couple landing challenges tonight, and so who's going to win tonight? I don't know. Definitely not me. I'm not used to flying this plane, but I'll give it a try. One thing that is weird is that even though on this plane, we'll see what happens, but even though I have the wonderful FlightSimMods, he's got this trim wheel for like $10, which I highly recommend. My trim wheel on my Bravo works. I've got the same setting map for Alpha, my Alpha trim switch, and it's not working. So I'm going to actually, it's going to force me to use this. I don't know why that is. I messed around with it a little bit earlier. For some reason, even though it's set to the same thing, it's not working on my Alpha, but it is working on this. So I'm going to actually have to do the real school method here and get that underway. Let me go ahead and get the taxi lights on. The taxi light is on, and I think we're about ready to go ahead and we're going to go to runway 9, by the way. Runway 9, because that makes sense. There's no wind, so we can just take off straight from runway 9. Straight away now, straight away. And so we're going to set that to easterly departure. Let's go ahead and pull the brake out and try not to run over this guy. And here we go. This plane right now you can get in the marketplace for $25. $25. And definitely so far I think it's worth it. Now you can get other aircraft like the Baron, the B58, the Duke 60. The B58 I think isn't that included, but you can get the Duke 60, the turbine, the regular piston. Oops, I'm gonna go into the grass. Let's go over here. You can get those wonderful aircraft, by the way, but they cost more. This is only $25. You can pick this up for 25 bucks. Maple, do you know if it's in the marketplace or anyone that has Xbox? I don't know if it's in the market. I would assume it's in the Xbox marketplace if it's in the PC marketplace. Bat says stutters. I'm not having any stutters. Smooth as silk, buddy. So far. Maple says I don't think so. It's not in there yet. Okay, for Xbox. But, all right, we're going to get over here with Pilot Rick. Test Pilot, what's up, brother? What's up? Good to see you. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and we're not even going to do flaps on this, but I'm going to get lined up. And so we can take off. And we have, like, short hops here. So it's going to be a very active flight plan tonight, friends. Let's go ahead and stop right there. I am going to go through the last checklist here. And before takeoff, parking brake is set, radios are set, aux are off, engine indicators are fine. I'm going to zip through some of these. Prop is, we're not going to check the magnetos. They're going to work. Now watch them fail. I'm not going to feather check. We're just going to zip through this. Flaps, they should be up. Flight controls are free and clear, and they are. Landing and taxi lights to on. We're going to go ahead and turn our landing light on, and you can listen to that sound. Listen to that sound, friends. Turn it up. Is that Freedom Rock, man? Well, turn it up, buddy. Sorry about that. I don't know what got over me. All right. We got bats back there. Let me go back here and take a look-see. Why is it doing? Why is it? Okay, don't show me the little things. Okay. Throttle full, parking brake release, and after takeoff, climb power, mixture rich, cowl flaps, full open airspeed as required. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. We're going to go up to 3,500 feet. I'm going to go to 3,000 at first. There we go. All right, lift off. You're up. There we go. And I actually got to use the actual natural trim wheel. Let's go ahead and pull the RPMs out, the throttle out a little bit. It's about 2,500. You use my GTN 750 because I just love it so much. Passing 1,000 feet. All right, let's go ahead and do nav and autopilot. Make sure that Yep, roll. Okay, let's do nav again, and then nav. Get that set, autopilot, and let's keep the vertical speed going. So vertical speed, all those work, and as you can see, I've got my Bravo. You probably can't see this, but the lights work, so you got the autopilot working, and if you can't see it, I've got the nav and the vertical speed lights are working right now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I hear somebody next to me. Oh, it must be Bats. And it is. It's, of course, Bats. Bats in the house. We're going to climb up to 3,000 feet and then level off. As this is going to be a pretty short hop here. About 15 minutes. 16 minutes tops. And we're leveling out now. And let's go ahead and increase our speed. We're doing all right on our manifold pressure. That's probably a pretty good one. We can go ahead and take out some of the mixture to get prime mixture here right in the center here. Let's go about right there. There we go. That's looking good. All right. As we take off from Key West, I see you back there, Pilot Rick, back there, friends. We got Pilot Rick, Battius Bridge, Wingman snuck in here. Wingman 21, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Pilot Rick, TJ Turner, Draco is here. Original Happy, Biohazard Juice, Battius Bridge back there. All kinds of friends. We got Maple Leaf up ahead, Tashi Draco, and of course, Bats flying and surveying it. But we're over the beautiful Keys. How many of you have been to the Keys? We got, apparently those are amphibious vehicles because they're riding through the water. Yeah. Flying the Keys tonight, friends. Flying the Keys. We'll go up to the east coast of Florida. Main state here. Main land, Sprung Nickel. Marion Harris, a.k.a. a chip of sneeze. Marion, how the hell are you doing, my friend? Good to see you, brother. But you can tell that the engine sounds are absolutely fantastic. The texture work on the cockpit and panel, as you can see here, looks absolutely fantastico. In fact, I love the wear here on this panel and on the dash here. Looks fairly natural. We've got some, a lot of scratches on the windshield that you'd often find in an aircraft at this age. And even over here, like, look at this. You got some white marks. Maybe that's bird poop. I don't know, but it looks really, really good. They did and you know what? The thing with Carenado, we all know that they do a good job on their texture work. That is not any big news, but I do think they did a better job on the sound of this plane. As you can see, the upholstery here looks worn. We go back here again. Nice job on the, look, even the ceiling, you got scratches and dirt and things like that. It just looks lived in and worn. Like the seats in the back here even look worn. They just really, really did a great job on the textures. And of course, again, they do a good job usually. I mean, I very rarely see them not do a good job on the texture work, but they did a good job. But what I really like is the sounds. The sounds, they've done a fantastic job on the sounds. And they did do some of the Doppler effect when you switch. Doppler effect actually is more when something goes by you, I know, but even when you're changing positions, your view angle here, and 911 snuck in here, man. And 911, when did you get in here, brother? You probably been here the whole time. There's Wingman pulling up. I gotta get more of these shots put in. Immersion broken with those bridges, yes, CP, for sure, buddy, for sure. Yeah, they gotta fix that, right? Original Happy back there, look at you, Original Happy. But anyway, we've got about 8.5 minutes for our first landing. And our first landing is, that is going to be Marathon International. And we are actually going to do the option. So you can do a touch and go or just overfly it. I might just do a touch and go because I need some practice with this bird. I'm not used to this bird, so we're going to have to practice it. So we're going to do a touch and go here. Runway for this airport here will be 07. So let's go ahead and get that dialed in right now, friends. 07. Hey, better. So wing Kennedy. There we go. Runway 7. We're going to go straight in for 7 about. What do you think, guys? We'll fly straight into runway 7. Maple says okay. Man, look at that. Oh, we could probably turn off the landing light. Here, let's go over here. Landing lights are on the wings, right there and right there. So go ahead and turn those off. And we got strobes, as you can see here, the LED strobes. For $25, you could do worse, friends. $25. Touch and go. That's right, Maple. Yep, just a TNG, buddy. TNG. Maple Leaf and did you guys did you all do the Friday night shenanigans last night, or did you all do American Truck Simulator? What did you guys do last night? I saw somebody like mention in Discord like, hey, we might have to do American Truck Simulator one of these. You did do shenanigans? Oh, you did both? Nice. Nice. We're gonna have to drop about 2,500 feet, so we can start dropping. Actually, we're going to drop 2,000, so we'll start descending at about 5 minutes out. So in a minute and a half, we'll start our descent. I'm going to go ahead and get my altitude set to 1,000 feet. And I'll have to watch out for Max, make sure I don't, like, hit the frickin' water tonight. Right, guys? Look at y'all back there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at Original Happy back there in the 404 Titan. I love that plane. We're going to have to fly that again. Wingman loves that plane, don't you, Wingman? Wingman, what are you flying, man? It'll just be a touch and go this first landing here. Little TNG. Cheers, friends. Did you all get your orange whips? Wingman's flying the Duke. Nice choice, buddy. I had a feeling. I wondered. Flying the Duke. Okay, we got a message over here. Let's go ahead and check that message out. Message! Set course to 8-1. And we have course at 8-1. Right here. We got you. Hey, how many of you started watching Alien Earth? That started this past week. Anybody into aliens and Alien Earth just came out, was released. You can watch it on Hulu. Tea is still brewing. There you go, CP. Nice. The tea is still brewing, says CP65. I decided to do 3,000. The one thing I noticed, I should point this out, like when I'm doing, I can't switch it to 1,000 between 100 and 1,000 with my Bravo. And so if you look here, it'll go by 1,000s. And I can't, but what I can do is I can go down, where's it at? I think it is, yeah, down here. I can actually do it by hundreds here. But for some reason, I can't do it. If I want to go hundreds, I got to go down here. With my Bravo, it's by 1,000 feet. Nick H. Original Happy, what's up, buddy? He says, haven't started it. Is it any good? It is good. The first one is any initial pilot episode. You know, you got to get the character development. It was all right. Second one was really good. The second one ended with a Tool song, Stinkfist. If anybody knows Tool, right then and there, I was like, this kicks ass, because they played Tool at the end of the second episode. I was loving that. All right, let's go ahead and start our descent. Vertical speed. Let's go ahead and start dropping at about 500 feet per minute. We're going to pull that throttle out so it can maintain a ground speed of about 180 knots. And I want to actually, let's zoom out here. And I want to put, actually, what I'm going to do is flight plan here, and I'm going to zoom out here. There we go. And we'll make our way down. Wingman says, use Steam Deck. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Stream Deck. Let's see here. Vaughn Williams says, Tool, nice, yes. They played Tool at the end of the second episode. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. They've actually played it. Actually, I can't remember what the rock song was after the first episode, but it was the rock song. So I'm liking that. When they played Stinkfist from Tool, I was like, okay, I'm digging this. It's good Alien Universe stuff, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. And they've got different, like, creature things, and I don't want to give anything away, but, you know, you always got to have something different. Speaking of something different, my son wanted Jurassic. What is it? What's the new movie out? So I bought it so he could watch it. Jurassic. Shoot. Yeah, no spoilers, Bats. Don't worry. I'm not going to give it up. What's the new Jurassic? Anyway, I bought him the new Jurassic movie. And it was like through Amazon Prime, it was $30 to buy it, $20 to rent it, and you had to watch it within 48 hours. It's like, okay, it's another $10. Rebirth. That's it, Nick H. Rebirth. That's right. Yes. Now we're going to have to descend a little bit more here. That's it. Jurassic 14. It's not bad. But would you not agree, Nick, that it was really slow to start? He was like getting bored. I could tell he was getting bored. Why am I not descending? Oh, because I'm at 2,000. Damn it. I must have hit it. All right, let's pull some more throttle out. All right, Stereo Cockpit. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the autopilot. Now let's see let's side slip this. I'm going to go right rudder, left aileron here. If you look, you can see I'm got this left aileron in and right rudder, and I'm dropping airspeed and dropping altitude pretty quick, so that's working fairly nicely there. I'm going to go ahead and drop the landing gear. Now I'm going to turn my landing light, gumps check. And I got to remember, my switch on my Alpha isn't working, so I can't do the trim from that. CFF and Mustang are in the house, friends. Welcome them in chat. What's up, brothers? How's it going? All right, we definitely went down enough. And time for a little TNG, if you will. It is a little bit touchy. It's a little bit touchy. Man, look at the trees. You got the trees like right at this threshold here. Somebody slipped right in front of me. Whoop, there's Fred. Won't he be surprised? Oh, that's the God Friends aircraft right there. There we go. Down, flaps up. And just a TNG. Let's go ahead and give full power. Got to get that trim forward. There we go. And up. Landing gear going up. Landing light off. And to the left. And pull that throttle out a bit. As well as the RPMs on the props. We'll go back to 2,500 to get ourselves back on course. Von Williams Pro moves going on. Von, how the hell are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. All right, this time we're going to go up to 3,500 feet, and I'll get this set, but I'm going to go ahead and do nav, autopilot, nav, and there we go, and vertical speed. All right. Give her full throttle as we climb. And I'm going to go a little bit shallower on the vertical speed. We don't need to be having our nose up that high. And then let's go ahead and do altitude at 3,500 feet. There we go. And let's get our, there we go. We got TJ Turner, original happy pilot rig back there. My friends, my pals, my amigos. Batty's Bridge, Cordial Cloud, Wingman, Bats, ZX Pilot, TJ Turner, N911RG, Tashi Draco, Biohazard Juiced, and where'd you go, Maple? And then whoever else I missed. We'll continue on our way, friends. My screen went black? No kidding. Ooh, what happened? Crash? Did you crash the desktop, or did your Xbox actually just completely fail on you? I'm not flying no more. No! Sorry, Maple. This happened to Maple. Stupid memory cram. Ah, it sucks, man. Well, restart your Xbox and maybe you can get in and join us when we get to the next airport. Speaking of which, the next airport is going to be Miami Executive. That's KTMB. Route information right down there. KTMB. And that will be our first landing challenge of the night, KTMB. Who's going to win? Of course, you got to be, the rules are as follows. You got to land on the numbers. Well, you don't have to land on the numbers, but don't land before, you'll be disqualified. Either land on the numbers or after the numbers. No hopping, no skipping, no bouncing, no crashing. And if you do, then the one that's closest that makes all that criteria to the numbers wins the landing challenge. Maple says, I'm going to go grab water real quick. All right, Maple. TJ Turner says, yeah, we should switch to SU3 beta just so we can start getting the benefits already. I know. But, you know, I'm a little gun-shy, TJ, from that. And I'm going to tell you why. Like, you guys remember when I built this new computer, gaming rig, and I just happened to opt out of the latest beta for sim updates, and you were all having problems with the crashing because you did have the latest updates or the beta from it, and you're all crashing, and mine was actually stable. And I was so glad that I didn't. I remember to unenroll myself when I installed my new rig. So I'm gonna err on the side of stable, just because, you know, I don't want to be like down when we need to like fly and live stream twice a week. By the way, speaking of streaming, we're going to be highlighting the new Wingflex McDo this coming Wednesday. So you're all going to have to tell me, although I think, was it Boeing 777 already submitted a requested flight route or flight plan that we might have to do. I think it was partly San Francisco and some other stuff on the West Coast. But we'll be doing the Wingflex and highlighting that on Wednesday. And we'll be checking out, thank you, Bats, the McDo. And I did use it on Wednesday, but I wasn't really focused on it. I was focused on the FCU Cube, which I do like, by the way. And so, you know, I'm going to have to figure out, like, you know, what do I like better, the FCU Cube or the WinWing? I still got to do a video highlighting the differences. But in any case, be watching for that. But yeah, we'll be highlighting the McDo on Wednesday. So go to our Discord server. Somebody drop in exclamation Discord. Go over there and definitely tell us what you would like to see for a route for this Wednesday's live stream when we do the McDo. And we'll be highlighting the McDo. I love that it has a full metal stand. I mean, it just comes with a stand, although it should for $600. Yeah, you all heard me all right. $600 for their McDo. Little pricey. Oh, holy shnikes. Did you hear that thunder? Let's go check our weather radar. I never turned it on. Let's turn this on. Did I turn it on? No, I didn't turn it on. There we go. It's on. I don't know if this actually works. Let me go a range of, let's go 40. Let's see if something paints on here, but I haven't seen it. actually paint any weather. And I mean, everybody heard that thunder kaboom. I'd stick with the wind wing. Well, I can't give anything away, CP65, but I am going to give you all my thoughts on Wednesday, right? You got to wait till Wednesday. You know, I will say this. A wind wing make do for the price point, definitely hard to beat that one. There are definitely improvements with the wing flex from the wind wing, but for another $430, not quite sure it's worth it, but I'm going to go over them. Wingman over there looking good. Okay, runway is going to be Battiest Bat, or actually it's Bats has to be that, not Battiest Bats. Runway 7, my friend. Runway 7. 7. And actually, let's take a look and see what the weather, what's the weather going to be? Let's see, we're going to be landing, what did I say? We are landing at KTMB. The weather right now at KTMB, let me look it up. Weather at KTMB is as follows. Verify you're human. Yeah, thanks, Metar. Like, really? Your site's not that popular that I need to do that every time. No wind. So, yeah, we're going to do a straight in for runway 7, friends. There's no 7? Oh, wait, hold on. My bad. KTMB. I'm sorry. We're going to do runway 9 right. 9 right. Does that sound better? Sorry, Bats. 9 right. KTMB 9 right, brother. Daniel Stewart says, guys, smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. I love it. Daniel, you're bucking for a promotion, aren't you? Love it. Oh. 9 right or 9 left, but let's do 9 right, Bats, just so that you can get set up for us all landing. Let me talk about 9 right. So 9 right is 5,999 feet. It is asphalt. And let's see, our elevation rather is 10 feet above sea level. And so we got plenty of space. Kind of give me a reason to like. What do I have to do, CP65, for you to do a like? What am I going to have to do? What is a reason to like? I got to know. And please tell me I can leave my pants on. And not screw up. Well, that's not going to happen. Beg for it. All right, well, we're going to have to descend about 2,500 feet. And so about 6 minutes out. So let's see. Let's do 6 minutes, 8 minutes on my Garmin. I got the Garmin watch. 8 minutes on the Garmin watch here. We went and ate today. Why we're doing the later stream. Thank you all. By the way, thank you all for joining us an hour later than usual. We used to do 8:30, but the reason I'm doing an hour later is we got together with my brother-in-law and his wife, and they're really great people. We went to Wasabi. They wanted to see my daughter before she went off to college here, and so they wanted to make sure, which was really nice that they wanted to come. So they drove from Grimes to Ames, and we got to spend time with them, and it was really good to see them. And we just hung out, talked for a while, and Maddie had to work at 5, so yeah. So anyway, we got a chance to just hang out, and but anyway, we went to a place called Wasabi, and so they all had sushi, and I do like sushi, but I had pad thai. They had a steak pad thai, and I'm a sucker for pad thai, CP65. So later time works better for you. Do we need to I was thinking about this, friends. Sounds spicy. You can get the spicy pad thai maple if you want. I did not choose to get the spicy pad thai. But they do have the spicy, my friend. But no, anyway, I did think about doing 8:30 on Saturdays, friends. So CP65, I thought, well, maybe we could do 7:30 on Wednesdays just because it's earlier. Maybe it would be better to do 8:30 streams. So Maple says no. What were you talking about, Spicy Maple? But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do a poll, because maybe what we could do is 8:30 on Saturdays, because, I mean, it's Sunday. It's a weekend. Most of us, except for Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way, we don't need to... oh, you're saying no at the time. You vote 8 o'clock. You know, we could do like 8:30. We could do, or we could leave it at 7:30. You know, either way. But yeah, I might have to do a poll and see if we keep it the same or change it. I mean, this is a democracy. You know, I rely on all of you to give me your feedback and let me know what you think. I want to know. 8 would be fine too. You know, it's only a half an hour later. It's like, okay, is it really worth it to make it different for Sunday if we're only doing a half hour? I don't know. I'll do a poll. You can all tell me. I don't know. You can all tell me what you think. I mean, apparently I know what Maple wants and I know what CP65 would want, but I'll do a poll. How about that? So we can say either leave it as the same, 7:30, or 8 or 8:30, or enter your time preference below, right? Who has the top hours? Bats dropping in the top hours here. Oh, look at that. Maple's still in the lead. Wow, you're really beating the pants off of Bunny now, Maple. Look at you. You've got like 32 more hours. How about that? Let's give a shout out to Maple for dropping 197 hours. Almost at 200. Exactly, man. That's impressive. Thank you. Maple Leaf. 200. Wow. You can tell. You can say to Bunny, you can say, "Take that, Bunny." But you're not Prego though, Maple. Thankfully. No, thanks, Maple. I appreciate all your continued support along with all the rest of you. It's always a blast to hang out with y'all on a Wednesday and Saturday night. I'm almost at 400 for Shane. Damn, man. Double action right there, Maple. Look at Biohazard Juice right up there in the Draco X. That's actually a Got Friends airplane. I have that one. Actually, it's a pretty fun airplane to fly. That's one of those STOL, which is a short takeoff and landing, right? Everybody knows that, right? Did I not pull the... no, I pulled those back. I did not do the... I need to pull the mixture back. There we go. That's a terrifying thought, CFF121 says. What a beautiful country this is. Tashi Draco down there. Tashi, how's it going, brother? How about we put another shrimp on the bobby, Tashi? Oh, that's Austria. Well then, good day, mate. It is Australia, I know. Geographically beautiful, it is. That it is. But the sounds are incredible. Yeah, you all saw me do a side slip to a landing. I lost a lot of altitude and airspeed, not gained a lot of airspeed. I love that. So far, I am actually impressed with this flight model. The sounds are great. The textures, of course, as always with Carenado, are great. And the flight model is really good, too. And I would have to say that, as far as Carenado aircraft go, I'm normally... like, yeah, they're a good value, It's not study level, yada, yada, yada. And this one isn't a... yeah, we'll have to do a stall test, TJ. We could do that later. That's a good idea. I haven't tried that yet. Oh, frickin' put us into a flat spin. What do you think, TJ? But anyway, the Carenados usually are, if you want a pretty easy aircraft to fly and you don't have to study it a bunch, it's always a good one to go with. But... no, I think they did a pretty good job on this one so far. And I think so far it's gotten favorable ratings. Am I right? Inverted, TJ? Because I was inverted. Bullshit! No, he was, man. I got a Polaroid. It was pretty good. All right, Bats is down at waiting at 6 right. 6 right? I thought it was 9 right. It's 9 right, isn't it? 9 right, hopefully. He just turned the 9 upside down is all. He's fine. There he goes. There, you got to turn it around. He turned it around on the screen. Thanks, Bats. It was upside down. Hey, Bats, I love that you... Hey, dude, how about Bats representing in Discord in San Francisco? No, you weren't in San Francisco. Where were you? LAX. Representing in LAX. There is a 9 left, CP, but we're doing 9 right. And he was wearing the SimFanatic shirt, the SimFanatic hat. Damn! I thought that was impressive, man. You made me, you know what? You humbled me when I saw that photo. I thought that was so cool that you were wearing the whole gear, man. Thank you for doing that. That's pretty cool, brother. And how about we can't wait to see you and Johnny Mon in Chicago. By the way, I did send George a message, and he's like, yep, you can still register, and I can register you guys for free. And so he said that, yep, I just need to get you guys registered. I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'll probably ask Bats. I don't know if you've given me your email address, but I'm going to have to get your email address along with Johnny Mon. And if anyone else is going to the Sim Gaming Expo, let me know. Oh, my God. Brett Plays and their viewers just joined us. Say hello to Brett Plays. They're rating the stream. Brett Plays, you son of a gun, you. How's it going, man? Welcome, Brett Plays and the followers of Brett. It's a raid! Ah! It's like, is that ridiculous? Right. Brett, thanks so much, brother. How you doing, Brett? How was your stream? Hopefully you did. Had a great stream. My buddy, my pal. Brett says, although can't stay, got family attending, so Sunday lunch, have fun. Hey, Brett, hey, we just appreciate you joining us, along with all of your followers. Hello, everybody, along with Brett Plays, blue skies, and happy simming to y'all. Brett, thanks so much, brother. You know, we got to actually raid your channel. Was that a week ago, Brett? I was excited because I got it to work. It was like I'm always the latest streamer out of all of us, like between you, Flight Simmer, and you know, XP and some of the others. I'm like always the one that is at the end, and so it's so kind of you to raid. But I actually got it to work and do it for once for your channel, which was kind of fun. But Brett, thanks so much. Hey man, I know you can't stay long. Please drop a like and before you leave, and I know you will. But brother, thanks so much for the raid. I do appreciate it, Brett. And we'll look forward to live streaming together sometime. It's still something we got to do, man. But everybody give a shout out to Brett. Go check out his site. If you're in here right now, go give him a like, give him some love. Give him some love, and you won't be disappointed. Brett is so laid back and cool. Much cooler than me. Much, much cooler than me. All right, I'm going to go. And that doesn't take much, does it? No, it doesn't. No, it do not. Stop it, CP. I know what you're thinking. All right, we're going to start descending here. Get down to Chinatown here, and we're going to pull the throttle out a little bit so we don't get too much speed going. Because speed kills, Maple. Brett Play says, okay, like button press. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Everybody say goodbye to Brett. Thank you, Brett, for joining us. We see on the flippy. Look at this, 43 in here. Damn, man. You had a whole group in the crowd, and well, that doesn't surprise me, though, because, Brett, you're the real deal, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Brett, and all of you that followed and rated our channel. We appreciate you being here. Welcome aboard, and we love to have you here. Come join us if you want to fly with us. We are on the USA West server. As you can see, we've got Biohazard Juice back there, Tashi Draco. We got TJ Turner, Original Happy Pilot Rick. He's a heck of a guy. Wingman 21 and ZX Pilot back there, and then that's not it, friends. We did have Maple in here, but Maple's Xbox crashed. But we have Bats ahead of us, and I think that's it. Bats is just, he's getting ahead of us to do the first landing challenge of the night. And again, since many of you are here and have never, maybe some of you have never been here before, the landing challenge is as follows. We always do our landing challenges, and this is the first of 2, maybe 3, depending if we do an extra leg. And the rules are this. You, once I get down, I start videoing everybody that's landing. You have to land on the numbers or after the numbers. You cannot land before you're DQ'd, and it sounds something like this. If you bounce, crash, or otherwise, you get something like this. Maybe a little of that. But if you hit the numbers dead on and you don't bounce and crash, hey, you are golden, friends. So come join us sometime for a live stream and a landing challenge. We'd love to have you here. And again, thank you so much for joining us. I feel a 4 of 10 coming. That would be right. That's probably me. For those of you that just joined us, we're checking out the newly released, just a couple days ago, the Carenado CFF. Somebody's named CFF in here. We've got the Baron, and it is a great one, the B55 Baron from Carenado. And it is a beaut, Clark. It's a real beaut. No, it's actually a really good plane. It's probably one of the better Carenado aircraft. The sounds are great. Textures, as always, are really good, but it is a fun plane. The flight model is pretty good on it, and I've been happy so far with it. So Yeah, $25 US. You can pick it up in the marketplace, although I don't think, I was talking to Maple earlier, I don't think it's available for Xbox quite yet, but it is available for PC. And Tony Benno, give it up to Tony, says, hey, bro, I am behind you. Awesome blossom, Tony. Let's put another shrimp on the bobby, buddy. There's Tashi Draco. Where are you? Oh, there you are, Tony. I got you, brother. I missed you. There you are, Tony. I'm going to get a screenshot of that just because you came to fly with us. That is fantastic. Thanks, brother. It's good to see you, Tony. How you been, man? Hopefully you've been doing well. All right. All right, there's the runway. Let's go ahead, and we're going to get ready for runway 7. I'm going to go ahead and see. We are flying with the FlightSimMods. If somebody drops in an exclamation FSM, please do so. We have the FlightSimMods add-on. This is the Piper set, but as you can see here, I've actually got the prop levers over on the left, just like it's matching within the airplane, if you see right over here. And then, of course, the throttles and all that good stuff. But definitely good stuff. All right. We're going to come in behind Flight Sim Braden. Let's go ahead and drop our landing gear here. We're below the 150, so we can do that. And landing lights coming on. And I got to actually use that trim wheel is Magnifico, by the way. I love the trim wheel. That's from FlightSimMods as well. All right, this is a full stop. Notch flaps. Gonna go ahead, and you can see the little cameras here, the controller cameras. I'm going too slow. Another notch of flaps. That was scary. Wasn't paying attention. Let's go full mixture, full prop. Come on, baby. No whammies. No whammies, baby. No whammies. Well, I didn't bounce. Might have been a little hard. 9 out of 10, CP. Thank you, CP. Wow, maybe it was better than I thought. Let me get back over here. Thank you, CP. How about that? CP, I don't know if I've ever gotten a 9 out of 10. Have I from you? Thanks, brother. Listen to that. Oh, man, the engine's in the rumble there. I have? Okay. Thank God. Even got an 8.9 from Bats. Wow, check that out. I'm going to get over here. Get right by Bats. We'll be taking a bio break after we get everybody in here, Bats, right? I love how this thing, like, bounces around. I'm going to go ahead and hit the parking brake on. And let's go ahead and watch our friends come in for a landing. Here comes ZX Pilot. ZX, Godspeed, brother. Look at that. Boom. Oh, there's a bounce. Oh, Nikes. All right, ZX Pilot. Good try, brother. Good try. Good try. Hey, you know what? As long as you get down to the ground, Baddest Bridge is like, screw it. I'm going around. You get one go around, by the way, friends. One go around. Here comes Tashi. Oh! Oh! Damn! That was amazing. I don't know. That one, is he in the lead? What do you guys think? Is he in the lead? Tashi, that was a damn nice landing there, brother. Here comes Wingman. There's a lot coming in. Look at this. I gotta get a screenshot of this. All you crazy people here flying. All right, here comes Wingman 21. And Cordial Cloud. Shit, I got Tony Benno. Cordial Cloud in the Airbus. And Wingman 21 in the Duke plane. Tony Benno back there. Biohazard Juice way back there. But Tony is a wingman, I guess, is in the front. Oh, shit! He got it! Although he is on the R. Do we count the R? It has to be on the numbers. Was he a little early? Here comes Tony. Boom. Oh, just a little bit of a hop. No worries, Tony. No worries, brother. Here comes TJ Turner. Nope, the R is early. Oh, he's riding the Mitsubishi. Did TJ just make it or not? I think he landed on the R. Here comes Cordial Cloud. He's on the R. Here comes Biohazard Juice. Sorry, the music was a little loud. Look at this in the Godfrey. Look at that, stirring up that dust back there. What a beautiful plane that is. It's an ugly plane, but beautiful, all in the same time. Look at... Oh, Biohazard Juice. I don't know. He has a stole aircraft, but I think he just won it with that. Biohazard Juice. Nice landing, man. That was beautiful. He did nail it, CP. Original happy. Oh, God. Somebody's... The pilot's hanging out of the window. Oh, man. That was another nice landing. Badius Bridge coming in. Look at all of you crazy simmers. You SimFanatic, you. Badius Bridge is doing a go-around. All right, here comes Braden. Flight Sim Braden is coming in, friends. Are you seriously flying a jet, Braden? He is. Is he flying the Citation 10, the C-750? There's a landing. Nice job, Braden. I don't know. I still think it's Biohazard Juice. How far out is N911? ZX Pilot, how did you do on your landing? The R is part of the runway number, LOL, yeah. Is N911 even close? Oh, yep, here he comes. Here he comes. Damn, he's like low like I was when I was first coming in. Here he comes. Well, there's a couple go-arounds here, too. Look at that. Look at that stir up. That's cool. Look at that. It's a cool effect. I do like this plane. We gotta fly this plane again. It's a nice plane. But he bounced! Oh shit! He bounced! Oh, where's the rest? Oh, there's Badius Bridge. Okay, he did one go-around. Didn't we have two go-around or just Badius Bridge? Maybe just Badius Bridge did a go-around. Okay, let's, he's making his way over. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, friends. Let's see how he does. Here he comes. Your props aren't spinning, Badius. Is he a dead stick? Oh, I think he kind of nailed that. I don't know. What do you all think? Was it Biohazard Juiced? It's got to be Biohazard Juiced, doesn't it? Well, good job, a lot of you. That was fantastic. I mean, what a good job. I think I'm going to put, what do you say, Bats? Biohazard Juiced or what? I'm going to put Biohazard in right now. Lots of hit the numbers, but Bio hit it first part. Yes. Well, congratulations to all of you, but definitely to you, Biohazard Juice. Nice job on that landing. Friends, we're going to take about a 5 to 7 minutes, 7-minute break. And then we'll go get a Fresca, and then you're all going to come back and join me. And then we're going to continue. Maple One. All right, friends, let's take a break. If you all want to do a bunch of go-arounds and landings, I'm going to put the camera out there. I'm going to take a break, and you can be on the stream and show the world your skills with the Z, right? SKILLZ. Be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere. I'm proud to see it again. Thank you all that came over from Brett Plays, but again, thank you all that come here regularly. My heart throbs for you, friends. Okay, that was a little weird. I'll be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Oh, don't you wish, Maple, that I was in your couch? All right, sorry about that. It took a little longer, of course, than I expected. But, friends, I am back with you. Thank you for sticking around. All right, friends, now we're going to do our next leg. Let's make sure that we have plenty of fuel. And let's see here. How are we doing on fuel? I think we're good. Oh, gosh, we got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Dudes! Whipping. Go put yourself on my couch. All right, Braden is ready. I'm ready. We're ready. Let's get this show on the road, friends. All right. All right, Braden. Everybody ready? Bats is over there. ZX Pilot's ready. Tashi's ready. Biohazard Juice is ready. ZX Pilot. Wingman's ready. Biohazard Juice, I'm going to let you do the honors, man. You go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take... Let's just check our elevator trim. I think we're good. All right, Biohazard Juice, you lead us off, brother. Here we go. Look at that. He just takes straight up. Go figure. Here we go. You're up. Lot of trim. Lot of action. A lot of action. Go, get ourselves turn. Turn and burn, Mav! We are now on our way, friends, to Fort Lauderdale Executive. That's KFXE. Let's go ahead and get up to 3,500 feet. Nav, vertical speed, set and check. All right, we're going. Let's go ahead and pull those RPMs out on that prop. Let's get back to 2,500 RPMs, and let's go ahead and make sure we get our manifold pressure dialed down, and we're looking good. Look at that, Tony Beto back there. I see you, brother. I see you, Wingman 21. I see you, Battius Bridge. Maple, did you not get reloaded here? You still having problems with your Xbox, brother? TJ Turner back there. Flight Sim, Braden ZX Pilot. And Tashi Draco, there he is. I hear somebody that's like right around me. There's Biohazard Juice. Where's Bats at? Bats is... Oh, there's Bats back there. I gotcha. I gotcha. All right, we're going to keep climbing up. I'm going to go ahead and turn off those landing lights. Yeah, as we climb up to 3,500 feet. And so this next leg is going to be approximately 14 minutes. Approximately, right? Maple says not going to try. Oh, man, really? Dude, that's got to be so frustrating. I'm sorry, Maple. That's got to be so frustrating when you can't, when you're having problems. I mean, we've all been there. It's not a lot of fun. I know. Maybe next time, Maple, right? Maybe next time. Again, we're flying the Carenado B55 Beechcraft Baron. It's available right now in the marketplace for $25. And it is actually worth it. I can wholeheartedly say I will give it my official endorsement. It is worth it. Maple says it's just general aviation. Commercial is perfect. Yeah, okay. You can save it for commercial. There you go. We got some clouds off in the distance. Hopefully the weather is going to cooperate. Speaking of weather, let's go ahead and check. One of the things I'm going to show you all, so if you ever wonder about leaning a So if you look here, we've got our mixture, and look at this fuel flow. Right here, it's about perfect, right dead center on cruise, because we are cruising at 3,500. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull this mixture out. Now what you're going to see is when I pull this mixture out, I'm going to put on the Bravo camera. So we pull this out, you're going to see this mixture go, you're going to see it burn more and then take less. And that's actually going to make it more efficient. So see how that, when I pull that back, look how high those go. And I keep pulling it back. And what we're looking for is to just bring that back into the cruise area. And we want it about dead center. But notice now our fuel flow is actually, if we look over here, I should have shown this before, but our fuel flow is actually a lot less. So you're burning a lot less fuel, because as you get higher in altitude, the less fuel you have to burn. You want your mixture to be less rich, and so we took out the richness of our mixture, right? Bat says, SimFanatic runway. Okay, yes, sir. The runway, well, I looked at this earlier. So KFXE should be runway 09, and what just happened? Somebody just subscribed. We got VGK Brian just subscribed. VGK, if you're in chat, shout it out, buddy. Everybody welcome VGK Brian. Brian, welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the SimFanatic family. You are now officially... I don't know what that was, by the way, but you are now labeled a Sim fan, and you're a member of the family, brother. Thank you for being here, and appreciate your membership, or your subscription, rather. Test pilot says 8. Test pilot says changed. All right, so we have... So KFXE, I have runway... Thanks again for that subscription, Brian. We got runway 09, but let me check KFXE really quick. I just want to make sure nothing changed. KFXE right now, I have 4 knot winds at 100. So yes, definitely 09 is going to be our landing. Correct. Yes, test pilot, my friend. 09 is definitely going to be the runway we land on at what is it? Fort Lauderdale Executive. We just left Miami Executive. Technically, this would be our last landing, but we're gonna have to do another. We're gonna have to do another leg, aren't we? I mean, come on, we can't stop now, can we? And now we got one more, KPBI. That's only 12 minutes away, too, though. And this is gonna be a touch and go. Marion Harris, you son of a gun! Marion Harris dropping in a SimFanatic membership. Marion, thank you, my friend, dropping it in. You know, I don't do the SimFanatic shuffle as much anymore, but there it is, right over there. Right over there. There. Marion Harris, thank you. Everybody dropping some orange whips and some blue skies for our good friend, Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chippa Sneeze, if you would, my friends, my pals, my amigos. And I'll do it myself. Let's grab some blue sky. Hell, you know what, Marion? I'm going to give you some orange rips and a couple STDs for that one, brother. Thank you so much. And Maple says, no shuffle. Maple, I never do a shuffle anymore. You know what? Bunny left and no more shuffling. I sneak a few in here once in a while, but not very often. Thank you so much, Marion. That was very nice of you. And CFF 121, talk about it. Dropping in the commercial. He's taking it to the next level, friends. He's joined as a member, and welcome to the membership, CFF 121. Give CFF 121 some love, friends. I'm going to drop you, brother, some blue skies, some orange whips, and some SimFanatic shuffles right there. And again, wheels up. Brother, thank you so much. CFF, welcome to the membership, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you, sir. It's good to have you. CFF, you've been around for a long time, and appreciate that. Zach Cool dropping you some orange whips, and do utilize those memberships. By the way, I didn't call it out. CFF 121 becoming a membership. Well, you're a member because of our good friend Marion Harris. So there you go. Marion Harris, thanks again for that gifted membership to our friend CFF 121. Thank you both. Thank you, friends. No shuffle. But I want to do a shuffle. No, I can't do a shuffle. I won't do it. Not going to do it. Not going to happen. Not going to do it, Maple. You know what? That's so behind me now. That SimFanatic shuffle, right? Bats. I mean, we can have it because our good friend... Oh, by the way, speaking of, the animated logo that you just saw up there when you did the gifted membership there, Marion, that is from our good buddy from Hangar Studios. And Hangar, which we got to see at the last Flight Sim Expo, so good to see him. He has a new aircraft, and he just pinged me this evening. And I think he's pretty close of getting a new release. But I am going to fly that maybe next week. Maybe. I'll have to see if he's going to let me partake in the new aircraft. Maybe. He'll even do a little gifted, you know, a giveaway of maybe one or two of his new aircraft. Have you guys checked out the latest news from Hangar Studios? Let me see. So he's got what you doing next weekend. So I think we might have to plan for that. He's got a new. He's got a. Damn it! I had it in my head just a minute ago. Oh, yeah, he's got the American Champion Scout is almost ready. The American Champion Scout. And that's going to be a fun aircraft. Somebody mentioned Maple doing a bush pilot stuff, but we might have to take that flying some bush pilot, you know, routes. And so we'll have to check that out. The Scout. Exactly, Nick. Exactly, brother. That's exactly right. So we're going to have to check that out. And maybe we'll have to see. I'll have to check with him and see if he might be willing to do, you know, maybe a giveaway or two to some of you out there. And maybe we'll have to do that next Saturday. Although I might tell him let's wait until the fly-in. Hey, we've got George Sim Gaming Expo in here in the house. George, how the hell are you doing, man? I was just telling everybody that you sent me yet another link. And I got to register for Flight Sim Expo. I got to read all of the stuff that you sent, but I might have to. Am I talking? Do you really want me to talk, George? I mean, you have seen me talk on this live stream, right? Do you really want me to talk at your expo? But everybody, give some orange whips and a shout out to our good friend George. Starting up, he does mainly racing, but he opened it up and he wants to have like a flight simming. He's got Scholarkey that's coming. Moza. I was just talking, George. Moza sent me their Y210 base yoke. I'm going to get that this week on Tuesday. Totally up to me. I'd be happy to talk. I just don't know if you want that. All right. But in any case, man, I am so looking forward to being there. And we're going to have Johnny hell of a guy, by the way. And our good friend Bats right here. You're going to get to meet Bats in person, George. And I'm going to get to meet you in person finally. George and I met, man, that's been several months ago, but we met over, you know, Google, what is it? We did a Google chat or Google video, whatever, meeting, and a Google Meet, whatever the hell you call it. And am I going to overfly this? I'm going to overfly. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. I did my typical, I talk too much. Let's do a side slip, though. Let's do this. Watch this. So here you got... You can see the TPR rudder pedals. You're going to see me just put in a lot of left aileron. And what runway did I say we're going to land on here? We're going to land on runway 9. Okay. Here we go. So I got to drop a lot of altitude, you know, and I got to get down there. Now I can go ahead and drop the landing gear. That's going to add drag. And we're just going to keep pulling, keep that left. All right, now we can add a notch of flaps, and just like that, we get back on course. Here we're going to follow Tashi Draco and N911 in. I love the side slip to a landing. That is my favorite, in real life even. That's one of my favorite go-to maneuvers. Such a good maneuver. It's going to be a TNG, friends. Touch and go. Jeez, I just had like a... Did you see my right wing just drop like that? Holy shnikes. TNG. Yeah, it's like kind of windy or something. I don't know. There we go. That was pretty nice. I gotta go back and check that out in LRM. I think that would worked out well. See what CP6565 gives me on that. Here we go. You're up. Had a lot of trim in on that one. Another 9 out of 10. Thank you, CP. Doing all right with CP tonight, aren't I? Yeah, I love this. This plane's actually feels pretty natural, CP65. Sim Gaming Expo says clean. Look at this. Let's see who our friends are back there. Oh, there's Braden. There's Cordial Cloud. They're coming in. Go ahead and pull the RPMs out. Pull the throttle out a little bit. Terrain looks so good. I know, right? We're flying Florida, brother. Good Florida. See, I'm still at 3,500 feet, so that's going to be all right because we're going to go ahead and continue. Nav and vertical speed. And here we go. Oh, look at that. Look, we got TJ Turner back. That guy getting another screenshot. TJ Turner, Tony Beto, Original Happy, Cordial Cloud, Bats, Wingman, Badius Bridge back there, Biohazard Juice. Nice landing. He won the first landing challenge, by the way. Here comes our second landing challenge of the night. Where is, there's Wingman. And look at this. Look at this, George. Look at that. Coastline. Beautiful. There's Tashi Draco, N911 right ahead of us. Looking fantastic, friends. Looking peachy. Peachy keen. How's everybody doing this Saturday night, friends? It's good to see you all. Welcome, governors. Look at you friends back there. Love having all of you flying with me. It's like every time we stream is a community flight and is definitely like a fly-in. Hey, Pink, I missed you. You're way back there, Hey, Pink. Get up here. Get up here, Hey, Pink. Maple says I'm here. Good to see you here in Maple. Right, so we're like flying along the coastline here, and beautiful scenery, as George said just a minute ago. It is beautiful scenery, my friend. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right now, our altimeter is at 29905. 29905. Let's go ahead and we are now at 3,500 feet, so let's go ahead and lean out our mixture. Remember, when I talked about that, we just pull this out. It'll go high, and they'll go back down, and we want to get about right in the center for cruise. Cruising for a bruising. And there we go. There we go. And we are set. We got about 7.5 minutes to our next stop. N911, did you just, in that Mitsubishi, there's a long story to the Mitsubishi part, right, by the way. What are you doing? N911 might be just taking off from there to come join us. I do like the Mitsubishi MU2. It can be a difficult aircraft to fly, but we are flying the newly released, just released, Carenado Baron B55. The sounds are great. The flight model's great. They did a good job on this one. I think this is actually probably one of their better. I don't know if I want to go best. It's right up there, friends. For $25 US, you could do worse. You could do worse. I'm going to say it right now. This is probably one of their better ones. Although I do really, really like their C-182. Yeah. And what's the one with the push-pull prop? I forget. Is that the, what is that? Bats, which one is that? The push-pull prop? That's not the I'm going to make something up. C212? I can't remember what it is. 337. Thank you, CP. I like the 337, too. That's a Carenado as well. I really like that plane. So it's really hard to say that this would be my favorite, but this is a good one. God, I love the 337, though. We got to fly that again sometime soon. Thank you, guys. That's right, 337. Do you guys like that plane? Do you guys have that 337? Who has it? Who has the 337? Give it up. Several of you. I always say the training wheels, right? Because it has the retractable landing gear. So I had a little short about, like, I was talking to old golfer. I'm like, get those training wheels up, buddy. It has training wheels. It looks like training wheels on that. The tricycle gear look like training wheels, don't they, TJ? TJ likes it. He likes it. Great plane, though. One hell of a plane, I'll tell you right now. That 337, yeah. But this is a great plane, too. I love it. God, you know what I love? Seeing all of your nameplates back there, friends. That's what I love. I love it a lot. Who's all going to Flight Sim Expo at Minneapolis? Who's going to join me and Silver Mother Killer? Bats, I know you're going to make it. You're going to make the trip. You're going to make the journey, the pilgrimage. Right? You're going to make the pilgrimage from LAX, right? You're going to make it. Who else is going to make Minneapolis? Who else is going to Flight Sim Expo in Minneapolis? TJ, are you going to be there? You're down in Georgia, right? Zach Cool, can you make it? Can you make it to Flight Sim Expo? God, it'd be great to see some of you. Or all of you. I don't care. See everybody. Me? No, I'm in Oh, you're in California. I'm sorry. SimFanatic says me. Awesome. Okay, landing. Let's see. I got to check the winds here for KPBI, right? Is that where we're landing? KPBI. Yes. Okay. KPBI right now is winds are at 090 at 6 knots. 3000 in HG. So we've got 090. Let's see. So we're going to land on runway 10 right. 10 right. How's that sound? 10 right? Got that, Bats? 10 right. Hey, bada. So wing, Kennedy. So 10 right is what we're going to land on. And this is the next landing challenge. And then I'm going to do a poll to see if you all want to do one more leg to Cocoa Beach. Do we have time? What do y'all think? Do we have time? I don't know. We'll see. We'll do a poll. Me? No, I'm in California. I did say that, didn't I? 10 right. But Maple says more legs. Right, but Maple, I'm going to have to do a bow break if we do that. ZX Pilot's going to be there? That is awesome, man. I would love to see you. Maple, are you going to make Minneapolis? SimFanatic's going to make Minneapolis. I know Bats will make Minneapolis. I'm pretty sure George from Sim Gaming Expo, you've got to make Minneapolis, right? Don't tell me you're not making it. Get to see Evan there. Maple says doubt it. Oh, come on, Maple. CP65 says nope. Guys, you kept bumming me out, man. You're bumming me out, dude. All right, let's start descending because I'm mucking this up again. We're only 2 minutes away. How can I only be 2 minutes away? Holy shnikes. Okay, so what did I say? We're landing 10 right. Look at that rotating beacon right there. Look at that. Woo! Does that look good or what, friends? That's damn right sexy. Damn right sexy. All right, here we go. Everything ready here. So we're coming in. We're going to go right over there. 10 right. All right, here we go. side slipper a little bit, and now we can pull the gear out, and it's going to drag our plane. It's going to drop those down. Stroke cockpit. 10 right. One notch your flaps down. Here we go. Look at the sun's going down. God, this plane is a nice plane. I'm just gonna say it right now. Right here, right now. Look at all the cars and the traffic. Traffic! Traffic! Look at this little runway. So here we go, like general aviation. Bats, are you on this one? 10 right? It's a little short and narrow runway. One last, I don't know if Bats is on the right runway. I'm pretty sure this is the one. This is gonna be fun because it's short. Short and steppy. There we go. Right about 90. Here he comes. So like nice little short runway. Ah, I hit before. Damn it. Ah, son of a motherless goat. It was a nice landing, but it was before the numbers. That's okay. The alligator? Oh. CP gave me an 8, though. I'll take it, buddy. I'll take it. CP, I'll take an 8. This is the first night I've got a 9, 9, and 8 from you, buddy. You fancy with the landings? TNT, you son of a bitch, you! What's up, brother? Yeah, everybody, welcome TNT. You son of a gun. All right. Let's see here. We're going to go over here. Oh, let's get over here. Cordial cloud down here. 10 right. 10 right. Small, short runway. Here we go. Tony Beto, you can do this. Would not move. TNT, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Good to see you, TNT. Oh my God, Cordial Cloud's like slipping right now. Look at him. He's going crazy. He's going batshit crazy, Bats. It's all about the approach. Oh, Tony Beto's going on the 10 left, it looks like. Tony, you're on the wrong runway. 10 right, buddy. Oh my OMG. Okay, he's not actually in that plane. And he was still short. He was still short. Sim Gaming Expo says we have 10 designations at O'Hare. Nice. Nice. Very nice. All right. Who's next? Who's next? That's insane. Did Braden just land and I missed him? Braden, how did you do? 10 center sits in the front of our firehouse. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, here comes Biohazard Juice and Wingman. Who's ahead right now, Bats? All right, here comes Biohazard Juice and his got friends. Draco. Here comes Wingman. Tashi. Speaking of Draco, Tashi's right behind you, buddy. Braden has it so far. Nice. Oh God. Stirring up some sand and stuff. Look at this. I can get a screenshot of that because that's kind of cool. Here he comes. Oh, it looked like it was just ahead of it. Oh, you know what? Still a great landing. Still a really good landing there. Yeah, well, that's awesome. It was early, CP. You're right. Here comes Tashi. Tashi Draco, friends. Here he comes. And his Vertigo in the GTN 750. Here he goes. That's a fun plane, by the way. Just a little bit of a bounce, but nonetheless a great landing. Everybody give a shout out to Tashi. Not enough to qualify. So Flight Sim Braden still has it. Let's see how Badius Bridge does. Here he comes, friends. Here he comes. Let's see how he does. Quiet on the set. Here he comes. Not bad landing, but well beyond the numbers. Well beyond the numbers, but we'll give you a shout out anyway. All right, here comes Wingman and Original Happy. I'm so frightened, but I think they've got this, friends. SimFanatic Tashi didn't bounce; it was suspension. Oh, okay. So is it a tie then, Bats? If Tashi didn't bounce, here comes Wingman. There he comes. The Asobo. What are you flying? I thought he was flying the Duke. Oh, here he comes. Beautiful. Beautiful, Wingman. Beautiful. I took a snapshot of that right now. I took a snapshot of it, brother. All right, here comes Original Happy coming in. Can he do it, friends? Can he take the gold? Can he do it? I feel it. I feel like he's got it. He's got the line on it. He's got the nice descent profile going right now. He's feeling it. He feels he has it. He thinks he can beat Tashi Draco. He feels he can beat Flight Sim Braden. Let's see what he does here in the 404 right now. He's coming in. Let's see if he can land it. Let's see if he can nail it. Here he comes. That's looking a little high. Looking a little. He's out of the wing. Oh, damn! He hit it. He nailed it! Did he bounce? Is the jury out? Did he bounce? Let's see here. Bats, did he bounce? I think he got it. I think Original Happy nailed that. Anybody want to chime in here? He bounced? Oh, no! Here comes the ex-pilot. Oh, that looked like a pretty damn good landing, too there, Bats. What do you think? That looked damn good. Damn good, my friends. Damn good. Is everybody in? Blew a tire. He blew a tire. Hey, I see 41 of you in the house right now. Thanks, everybody. Shout out to all those in chat. Thank you for joining us tonight on this Saturday night. We are always flying together and doing a bit of a landing challenge here. Are we all ready to hang it up, or do we want to do one more leg? What do y'all think? Should I do it? Let me go ahead and do a poll here, friends. Let me do a poll. Let's see. You guys tell me you've had enough of my shenanigans. We'll wrap it up. But if you want to do another cool show, Sim Team, Avon, we appreciate you being here. You're part of the show, brother. All right, let me see. I'm going to do a poll here quick, and you can all tell me if you want me to get the hell out or if you want me to do one more leg. Let's see here. Start a poll. And if we do another leg, we would be doing from KPBI, where we're at right now, to KCOF. It's about a half an hour. What did I just say? KCOF. All right. All right, I'm going to start the poll. It's just a yes, no, simple yes, no. Let me know. I'm going to go take about a 5-minute break. 5 minutes. I'm going to be back, and we'll see. If you all say no, let's wrap it up, then we'll close out. Well, I'm already getting people coming in, and we've got probably a couple people saying no, wrap it up, but mostly are saying yes. So I'm going to plan on us doing another leg, another 30-minute leg. But friends, I'm going to take a quick bio break because I got to go potty. But friends, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We still have 38. We're going to probably do another leg, 30 more minutes. We're going to get freaking crazy. I'm going to have another orange whip and we'll get nuts. All right, friends, I'll be right back. You might want to leave if you're young and you're under 21 or at least under 18 because it's probably going to get all crazy up in here. I'll be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix. You've been knocked down and like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn.
thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
All right, friends. Look at this sunset. Oh, what a scene. What a scene. So we're going to do one more leg, I think, right? Let's see. What are we at the poll? Gotta check the poll. Maybe you guys voted my ass out. Let me check. Oh, it's close. Oh, my. We got 28 votes. 54% said yes, and 46% said no. All right, well, you all spoke, and we have, boy, it's like, what, 1 or 2 votes that say yes, another leg. So let's make sure we got plenty of fuel, and we do. Is there really that much fuel left? No, seriously. Let's check it. Let's go over here and let's check our fuel here. And if we go flight performance and mass imbalance, and if we go to fuel, 81%. No shnikes. Okay. So what we're going to do is I am going to set flight plan. Let's add add waypoint, and so we need to go to KCOF. Enter. Wait a minute. Let's remove that. Can I get this to work? And then we'll do set destination KCO. Oh, that's what I should have done. KCOF. Enter. Okay, and then let's activate leg. But let's insert after. And we're at KPBI. Let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, and then we can go activate. Let's try this. There we go. All right, that should do. Yep, we got it. Okay, here we go. All right, friends, one more leg because you all voted. Thank you all for joining us tonight and for voting. There's Tony Beto. All right, we got to get turned around here. Look at that windsock over there. Again, we are flying the Carenado Beechcraft Baron B55, and I like it. I like it a lot. Friends, if you're sticking around, this is an adults-only leg at this point. It could get kind of crazy. Look at this plane. Look at the animation on those props. I love it. And of course, we are doing the FlightSimMods. Let's give it a hand. Let's give a shout out to FlightSimMods and Shane on Mr. Oss Flight Simmer. And this is the Piper add-on set. As you can see, I've got it set just like the aircraft controls right here, as you can see. Love it. I'll put the cameras right down below here. There's biohazard juiced. All right, here we go. Take some of that trim out. Are we ready? Landing lights coming on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. One last leg for the weekend here. Burning the midnight oil. There we go. Gear up. Gonna go ahead and do a left standard turn. This is Miami Executive, I believe, if I remember right. You can go ahead and pull the prop out a little bit, get down to 2,500 RPMs. Manifold pressure down to about 28. Look at you, ZX Pilot, Thaddeus Bridge, Braden, Wingman. Oh, what a sight right there. Love it. Love it, friends. Love it that you join us and fly every stream. Some of you, you know who you are, that are always here. Hey, Pink, I saw you, man. You were like 2 more legs. I saw that, brother. I saw you. I saw you. Let's go ahead and we're going to climb to 3,500 feet for this last leg. It's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be about a 30-minute leg by the time we have everything said and done, but we got the sunset going on. And friends, it's good to see you all here. I see there's 38 of you, and I appreciate it. Look at that. Look at that. What a sight. What a sight. Autopilot going to engage, nav, and vertical speed coming up to 3,500 feet. And vertical speed nav set. There we go. We're going to go ahead and turn to the right. Oh, I didn't get the brake stuff off. Sorry about that. Get that off there. All right, now it's cleaned up. Now we got it cleaned up. We got the OBS cleaned up. We've got the aircraft cleaned up. Let's go ahead and turn off the landing lights. As you can see, the landing lights are right there. We're going to turn them off on our Alpha flight controls. By the way, we have the... Hey, did you hear me, George? I mentioned that I am getting the Moza Y210 base and yoke. It's going to be fantastico. May not work with your shades, though. I know, right? Eye tracker, I know. The Tobai, yes. Actually, I've talked with them, George, and yeah, they wanted me to do a review of their product, and I'm like, dude, I gotta wear the shades. I don't know. It's not, is it gonna work? SoCal Jerry is in the house. SoCal, you son of a gun, you. How's it going, brother? It's been a while. Says, good evening, folks. You still on break? OBS says you are. Yes. Thanks. Hey, how you doing, SoCal? It's good to see you, Jerry. Says, adults only means no Maple Leaf and no Micro SimFanatic. Well, they can be here, but they just can't, they can't partake in the shenanigans, right? Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome to the stream, man. How you been? How's it going in Southern California? Hence the name, right? Hopefully you're doing well, brother. Good to see you. We're just checking out this Carenado aircraft. Did you pick it up, SoCal Jerry? Microsoft. Been busy but good, SoCal says. Well, you know, they don't call you the working man for nothing. There's Bats doing his little inverted flight there. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and lean this out. So it's going to go higher as we saw before, and then lower. And we're going to get it right into about the middle right there. That's why we've been conserving fuel. There we go. Beautiful, friends. Beautiful. Mutt Dog SD is in the house. Mutt Dog, how's it going, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, man, cool new plane. Absolutely. I do like it. You know, Carenado planes, as far as Carenado goes, Mutt Dog. You know, I've always liked them as simple aircraft, nothing like really study level. But this aircraft is a delight. The sounds are good. The flight model's decent. As always, a Carenado aircraft, they have good textures and that, but it is a great airplane. And look who just stepped in, friends. It is our great friend, Mr. Oz Flight Simmer, mate. Mr. Oz Flight Simmer, I've been plugging FlightSimMods stuff on the Bravo. Check this shit out, man. Like, we've got the, pardon my language, pardon my French, but look at it, I've got it set up just like it is in the aircraft here. I've got the prop over here, I got the levers, if you will, right there, and then, of course, the mixture control. And again, this is FlightSimMods, and if somebody will drop in an exclamation FSM, you can get a 12% discount on this. Definitely pick them up and support our good friend, Oz Flight Simmer, and our good friends over at FlightSimMods. It's so good to see you, Shane. Let's give it up to Shane. Hey, Mr. SimFanatic. I do a great Shane impression, by the way. Us Flight Service says, check what out? We don't mail SHIT products. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dude, how you been, Shane? I wanted to join your live stream. Did you streamed last night, and I had a bunch of stuff going on, so I didn't make it. But we try to make each other's live streams, I know. Sometimes I make yours, sometimes I don't. Sometimes you make mine, sometimes you don't. But that's okay, brother. But good to see you nonetheless, Shane. And by the way, when are we going to do that joint live stream? Because it's all on you. We've been waiting on you, Shane. Sorry, not wearing my glasses. Can't see what I'm typing or reading. Cheers. Look at, I've got a little Fresca here. And CP6565, I saw it earlier, CP. You're number 2. Look at you, brother. In the top fans at number 2. You got the XP is what you're doing. We got about 26 minutes to our destination. We're going to Cocoa Beach. That's where I stayed, Shane, when I went with my family, with Mrs. SimFanatic and the kids. We, just this past summer, we went there and got a little Airbnb, if you will. Those of you that aren't familiar with what an Airbnb is, it's basically people offer up their property and you can rent it. We had a place right on the beach. Very nice. It was a condo. And, yeah, we hung out on the beach and we went to Orlando. We did Universal Studios. That was awesome. We've basically, Shane and everybody, we figured it ourselves out. We are not Disney people. We are Universal people. So we like the attractions at Universal. Nothing against Disney, but it's a little more for the kids. Not always, but we did do the Star Wars stuff, and that was pretty cool at Hollywood Studios, and we did do that. But Universal was right up our alley. We did the, gosh darn it, what was it called? It was called the Velocicoaster or something like that. It was the most amazing roller coaster that I've ever been on. It was awesome. It was awesome. But we had a lot of fun there, and oh my God, who did I just fly through? Who did I just fly through? Who is that? SoCal Jerry. He must have just spawned on me. There's ZX Pilot, and he's going vertical, friends. He's going vertical. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Look at the interstate down there. Beautiful. I got a tinkle. You know, that whole time that I was gone, I didn't even go to do a bio, Maple. Maple says, Mrs. Oss, get home safe. Oz Flight Simmer says, Cocoa Beach, isn't that where the astronauts used to go to party back at the... Yeah, I think it was, actually. I think it was. And I was there. Actually, it was pretty cool. So it was like at a 1:30 a.m. on, like, I don't know, it was a Saturday morning. And Falcon X, or was it the Falcon X? I think it was the Falcon, the space, rocket, whatever, Elon Musk. And my daughter and I went out, and we could see the launch pad from our room. Not from our room. We had to actually go out on the balcony, but we could see it from there. And I got a recording of that. You got to go check it out. SpaceX Falcon 9. Thank you. Falcon 9. There you go. SpaceX. Thank you, SoCal. But yeah, we got to see it take off, and then you heard like kind of the sonic boom off in the distance. It was pretty cool. Tony Beto says, SimFanatic Cocoa Beach is where Major Nelson lived. Ooh, nice. Is that right, Tony? That's awesome. But it was a lot of fun. So we're heading to Cocoa Beach right now, Shane, and all. Like there we've got the good old Atlantic Ocean over there. And we're going to make our way as the sun sets. We got a little bit of a haze going on. Yes, he and the genie. That's right. I dream of genie. That's what it was, right? That is hilarious, man. I dream of genie. Remember Major Nelson's first name is Darren, right? His name was Darren. Crazy. CFF 121 says, no, a former Top Gun instructor, Rio, who lives in Cocoa Beach as well. Nice, CFF. Bat says, SimFanatic runway, question mark. Hey, bada, so wing, Kennedy. It is going to be runway, hold on, I think 11, but let me check the prevailing winds, and let me see what we can see. So we've got, it is KCOF. And right now, METAR is bringing me back a report here. And it is saying we have 130 at 8 knots. 2995 in HG. And since we have 130, yeah, we're going to land on runway 11. 11, see? Look at that. I did my homework. Oh, no, that's right. But Darren was bewitched. You're right. Oh, man, I know. Oh. Complete, utter failure right there, Tony, on my part. Runway 11 it is. Bats is going to do it. This is going to be our last final landing challenge. Hey, who got the last one, Bats? I didn't put it in here. Who got landing challenge number 2? Was that, wasn't that Flight Sim Braden? Was that Braden? Was Anthony. Major Nelson was Anthony. That's right. That's right. I'm going to put it in Flight Sim Braden because I think that's who it was, but you tell me if it's different. But I have it as Flight Sim Braden. It was Braden. Oh, see? My memory isn't so bad. Well, it kind of is, but we'll go with that. Wow, not showing your age at all. I know, right? I know, Tony. Getting old is a bitch. I'm telling you. It's an absolute bitch. But you know what? It's better than the alternative, Tony. It's better than the alternative, right, SoCal Jerry? Oh, don't even bring that up, Jerry. Don't bring that up, man. Don't make me do the cam of shame, all right? I'm young for a long time. There you go, Maple. We're going to figure it out. Hell, I'm going to have to do, like, combine the 2024 landing challenge and 2025, aren't I? All right. So we have 21 minutes to our Cocoa Beach. Camo Sheen is a mirror for you. It is. It is, Maple. No, you know what I do, Maple? You know this story. You all know this story, right? Before every live stream, and I got XP72 to laugh his ass off at Flight Sim Expo 2024. For those of you that were there, that was, of course, in Las Vegas. But I said, I got the full-length mirror. Captain Howdy, if he was here, he'd be able to tell you all this. But I got the full-length mirror over here. And before every live stream, I tell those that are like, you know, they want to stream or they're like trying to get into this. And I say, you know what I do before every live stream? I look at a full-size mirror and I say, SimFanatic, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you. Now, that is for me, even though if it's not true to any of you, okay, it's for me to just like, let me just like delude myself, okay? And I'll just believe that, and it's just about the full-length mirror. You all seen this, right? And that, it gets me by. It gets me by the night, you know? It gets me by. It gets me through it, you know? Gets me through the, you know, the hard times, boogie nights, yeah. Shane does it. Shane looks, well, actually, Shane, you know what he does? He tucks and he, like, the full-length mirror, he's like, I don't even want to go there. I was going to do a Silence of the Lambs, and I know this is a late night, and I know Maple's still here in Flight Sim Braden, but you all know what I was going to do. Remember, what was the guy's name in Silence of the Lambs? He tucked and he was, like, dancing. That's what Shane does. He dances, and he's like, would you something me? Buffalo Bill, that's it. Oh, my God. Everybody's, what a naughty boy. Now everybody's getting this. That's you, Shane. That's your full-length mirror. You know what I do is I just say, you're good enough, smart enough, but Shane's actually dancing in a full-length mirror. He actually sent me a video of it once. I'm totally lying, by the way. Just in case everybody's like, really? Really? Okay, that is completely made up. I got to give him a hard time. Goodbye, horses. Oh, I've completely derailed, friends. I've completely derailed. Look at this beautiful sky. Look at that ZX pilot right down there. Oz Flight Simmer says, honestly, I try not to look in the mirror these days. I call bullshit. What are you talking about, Oz Flight Simmer? You're a good, wholesome, good gent, good Aussie man, Oz Flight Simmer. And that is why Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer loves you so much, man. You're a good gent. You're a good guy, man. Mutt Dog SD says, don't worry about the mirror. Just put the put lotion in the basket, right? Oh, my God. What a great movie. Anthony Hopkins, friends. Anthony Hopkins. Us Flight Sim, have you seen Silence of the Lambs? If you haven't seen it, man, you're missing out. You got to go watch it. Kindly puts the lotion in the basket and gets a hose again. Put the lotion in the basket. You guys have seen that, right? Us Flight Simmer says, Tashi, you're damn right. Yeah, not for a long time. Yeah, that movie is really disturbing, by the way. Very disturbing. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, when the gal's, like, getting into the back of the van, and he's like, oh, just, like, when you get into the back of the van, and he's, like, telling her to get in the back of the van to lift the couch, and you're just going, why are you doing this, lady? Oh, my goodness. Okay, I hear a jet or something right around. Oh, there it is. Wingman right behind me. There's the X-Pilot. Gotta get a screenshot of that. There we go. You're just like, no, don't get into the back of the van. No, don't get on that end of the couch. What are you, about a size, what does he say, a size 12? She's like, what? Scary. Scary. That's like a absolutely disturbing movie. On all accounts, by the way, right? Yes. All right, we're flying along the coastline here of Florida. There's the Atlantic Ocean right over here. Here we got a cruise ship over here. We got Jerry over here. We got Wingman over here. We got Original Happy over there. And another ship. Look at that. Ship over there. Actually, a couple boats. Tony Beto says, oh, cruise ship. Where? By the way, Tony loves to cruise. Battiest Bridge up ahead of us, Braden. And what airport is this? And there's your cruise ships there, Tony. Get everybody back there. Looking great. Looking fantastico. As we have the sunset here. Beautiful Florida flight. As we're doing this extra leg. CP65 says Royal Caribbean has a base here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, probably Miami, right? Probably Miami. Probably in Miami. Going to Miami. Screenshot. Actually, I'm going to turn off the nameplates. Well, I'll take one screenshot with the nameplates and one without. There we go. CFF says, I'm flying the... Oh, that's a great plane. C310R, and it's showing me as an older C310D with the older tuna tanks. Really? Those sons of a buggas. There's Wingman. Nice. All right, we got about less than 15 minutes, about 14 and a half minutes to my sundial. And we're going to start dropping down. We got about 2,500 feet to lose. So say about 5 feet out, so 9 minutes. I'm going to set my sundial for 9 minutes. 9 times. 9 times. Anybody guess that movie? 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. Who's got that movie? Somebody say it in chat, because I know somebody out there is going to get that movie. Come on, CFF. You know the movie. Tony, you know the movie. Us Flight Simmer, damn it. You know the movie. 9 times. I don't remember him being gone 9 times. That's probably because he was skipping school. Smell... What does he say? It's a fool's paradise. He's just leading you down the primrose path. There you go, CFF. You got it, buddy. That's it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is right. Yes, you got it. He's just leading you down the primrose path. Ed, pucker up, buttercup. What? Ferris Bueller, line 2. What a great movie. Us Flight Simmer, have you seen that, Shane? That is a fantastic movie. You're deflecting the 2024 results. Oh, God, I was, you know what, SoCal Jerry? I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, holy crap, I still haven't done the tally yet for the winner of the 2024. Maybe we should just combine the 2024 winner and the 2025 winner. I know I'm being lazy here now. And just give them that $600 piece of hardware, you know? The McDo or whatever. Not the McDo, the FCU. I know, SoCal. I know. You don't have to remind me. I know. Royal Caribbean is at the Cape. Their pier is there. Nice, test pilot. Uh-oh. I hear somebody right behind me. Oh, it's Wingman and ZX Pilot in Original Happy and Biohazard Juice and Tashi Draco. Hey, by the way, we are going to do... Who's up for some American Truck Simulator? I think we're going to have to do American Truck Simulator this coming week. I got my Fanatec wheel and my H-pattern shifter. I'm going to, like, grind the gears as I shift. Who's up for a little bit of ATS this coming week? Shout out. Biohazard Juice. Yeah. There you go, SoCal. 2024, 25, and 26 winners get a beer at the 27 FS Expo. There you go, man. Oh, my God. CFF. No, we got to do an American Truck Simulator, yeah, stream for sure. I hope it's not the latter. Me too. One beer to share. There you go. Look at as the sun goes down. The sun's actually down. We got sunset. Look at this rotating beacon. I love this, by the way. Look at that thing. Look at that. What a good job they did on that thing. I mean, that is absolutely spectacular. I love it. It did a really good... I mean, even the reflection as it turns looks damn good. They are good at eye candy, for sure. But they actually did a good job on the... I have to give it to them, CFF. They did a good job on the sound. They did a good job on the flight model. I mean, is it the best plane I've ever had? No. But they did a damn good job on this plane. For $25, I would... If you guys are big fans of general aviation and you can part with $25... I mean, $25, you can spend that at frickin' McDonald's with 3 of you, right? And you could have a plane like this to continue to fly. The sounds are great. The flight model's good. The textures are, like CFF said, a lot of eye candy. SoCal Jerry says Citation 10 is better for 30. Yeah, I mean, but why limit it to just a Citation 10? I mean, get both if you can afford it. I didn't realize this was either a Citation 10 or this, Jerry. Now, some people don't want to fly the jets, right? I mean, if you want to just do the prop aircraft, I would definitely go. I'd go with this one. But yeah, it's a great plane. You can't do too bad with this. MH-60 helicopter. I have not gotten that yet, Jerry. I don't know. I'm just not big on the helicopters. Am I bad for that? Should I be chastised because I don't like flying helicopters? I don't know. I mean, occasionally, I mean, Jerry, we've done a few helicopter flights on the channel and that. Sigh. I don't know. You know, if I'm spending my time flying, I'd rather fly airplanes, like fixed wing, than rotor. But you know what? We have mixed in a few of them. Not in 12 months. It's been over 12 months since we last flown a helicopter flight. Oh God, I need to do a helicopter flight. Oh, the humanity. Really? It's been that long since we've done a helicopter? You're shitting me. We haven't done a rotor aircraft flight for over 12 months. Okay, well, we better do something. But I can't do it the next GA flight, Jerry, because I told Hangar Studios, our good friend Hangar Studios, that we'd fly his new airplane. But maybe in the next... How about this, Jerry? How about this, everybody? I promise we'll fly helicopter before the end of the year. How about that? Get the Lady Hawk. We'll fly a helicopter. We'll do a rotor aircraft before the end of the year. How about that? Will that suffice? How long has it been since a ATS stream? I know. I don't think I've ever done it. We did a bus simulator flight, but I don't flight. We did a bus simulator stream flight. Yeah, we were flying a bus up in the air. It was an Airbus, by the way. Ha! No. Yeah, that was terrible. Oh, that doesn't even deserve an applause. It's terrible. But no, I was flying the bus simulator, Airbus bus simulator, and that was, geez, that was like, was that 2.5 years ago? I mean, that's when we had our good friend Aviation Spotter with us for like multiple streams. CFS says, hey, I'm the one that makes bad jokes around here. Oh, it is. Oh, well, and you know what, Bats? I've seen you do all the mod stuff. You're like posting. There's like 1,000,001 mods for that. And it is. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Tashi said you're just teasing now. Ooh, shh, don't tell everybody. Nah, we're gonna get a great big convoy, right? Tashi, Bats, everybody, we're gonna get a great big convoy. We're gonna drive it. We're gonna get TNT. TNT was in here earlier. Is he still here or is he gone? But we're gonna get a great big convoy. She'll be a beautiful sight, and that'll be a lot of fun. Got about 1 minute before we start our descent. We're going to go into Cocoa Beach. What runway did I say? What runway? 11, right? Okay, let's get that set. Man, I have to tinkle like so bad. You guys cannot believe it. 11. 1 over. There we go. Oops. 11. There we go. 11. So we're going to enter a right downwind for runway 11 at Cocoa Beach. The Cocoa Beach airport is this as follows. It is 3,673 feet. It is not that long. It's concrete. It is 7 feet above sea level, and this will be a full stop and a landing challenge. Again, Bats, are you there? I don't see you up there, buddy. On runway 11 to watch our approach here. So we're going to drop this down to 500, if you will. And let's go ahead and start our descent. And we're going to drop it about 500 feet per minute, maybe 700. And here we go. We got about 3,000 feet to descend. Let's go about, yeah, we're going about right. We're going to go about 700 feet per minute. I have got to go POTTY. I didn't spell that right, did I? I got to do a BIO. It's much easier for me, ZX. ZX Pilot says, it's been a while since I fired up ATS. I'm game. Awesome, ZX Pilot. Let it go, let it go. We are going to have to do American Truck Simulator. Can we get you in there, CP? We'll get you in there, buddy. We'll get you in there. I got you. I got you. Oh, man. I'm kind of excited about this. American Truck Simulator. I can't wait. And you know what? We got George. I don't know if George is still here, but we got Mosa. I could probably get some Mosa gear. Don't have American Truck Simulator? Well, go get it, buddy. Go get it. It's cheap. I know you can afford it, CFF or CP65. Oh, Sim Gaming Expo. Do you do American Truck Simulator? You're gonna get a look at this. We got the money doesn't grow on trees. Look at the lights coming on. Oh, this looks great. Coming in for a night landing. I need to get an acrylic baseball cap first. There you go. Sim Gaming Expo says I have it, and we will be playing it at the Sim Game Expo. How about that? I hit the wrong button. Nice. All right, we're going to enter again, right downwind for runway 11. Winds are as follows. Winds right now at, they're 8 knots at 120. So pretty easy landing here. And then it can be a trucker. Hey, rubber ducky, I'm 10-12 on your 40. I don't even know what that means. It sounded good, didn't it? I think if Oz Flight Simmer was here, he would say, yeah, SimFanatic, you sounded like a professional truck driver. Where's Max? Jerry, he's outside of my studio, so he doesn't interrupt me, so I don't crash into the freaking ocean again like I did last time. So you can land in the water. It's Max time. I bet he would love to come in here. Let me land first. We got 2 minutes. I know what you guys are doing. I know you guys want a cheap thrill on my expense. You want me to crash right now going to get Max. I know you guys. You think I was born yesterday, Jerry? Don't answer that. Maybe I did fly the Albatross one time, Jerry. I did fly the Albatross, my friend, but it's a doggy flying an airplane. Absolutely. Bring him in. Let me get landed, and then maybe I'll go grab Max. I actually told my son, I'm like, Max is... Oh, God. Okay, Captain Howdy is here. Go figure, Captain Howdy. How you doing, Captain Howdy? All right, we're approaching 1,000 feet. That's pattern altitude. I see several are in here right now. And we actually... I know, and we all actually like that plane. All right, here we go. All right, and we are at 1,000 feet. You can see the runway right off to the edge there. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the cameras. And Jerry, are you watching the landings? No, that was my that was my landing gear. Although I need to do a gumps check. Gas undercarriage, landing light on. Let's go ahead and drop the landing gear. Here we go, landing gear down. So is Bats, nice. Let's start descending a little bit here. There's Battius Bridge and the C310. We see him right straight ahead there. And we'll just follow him right in. Notch your flaps coming in. I can see SoCal Jerry right at the threshold there. And we're going to make our way down to about 300 feet. You can see the runway right there. Let's pull some more throttle out. Let's go ahead and turn off the game plates, gamer tags, because I can never... They kind of throw me off. There we go. Landing lights are on. Everything is on. All right. Another notch of flaps. Captain Howdy, concentrate. Concentrate! Like good old Yoda would say, right? All right, here we go. Flaps up. And welcome to Cocoa Beach, my friends, my friends. I'll take that, CP. I'll take that, brother. Thank you. All right. All right, now we gotta put this gamer tags on. And here our friends are coming in. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Captain Howdy. Six out of 10. I think that's a little unfair. Wasn't that hard. What did I get in? Go check out. Look at this. I'm going cross country here. Whee! What did I get in LRM? Oh, it is amazing how real. Look at this, George. Look at me go up and down here in this. Howdy was watching in 2020. There you go, SoCal. That's good. We got to get them in 2024, don't we? All right, we're going to get over here. There we go. Bats right over there. Should have seen AFS do this. Ooh, look, I'm right behind. I was like, why is all the why does everything look distorted? It was because I was behind Bat's exhaust right there. All right. All right, here we go. Let's watch them come in. All right, I'm gonna go over to this side over by SoCal. Right at the 11. And we're wrapping it up, and the last landing challenge belongs to Tashi Draco, maybe? Oh, look at the ships back there. That is so cool. Oh, he bounced! He bounced! Oh, here comes A-Pink. A-Pink nailed it. Oh, the 337. I love that plane. Oh, just in front of it. Oh, my gosh. Nonetheless, nice landing, A-Pink. Damn. Okay, here comes Wingman. Here comes Wingman. Here he comes. Wingman, nail this, baby. Nail it, brother. Hey, Sim Gaming Expo says, yeah, man. Oh, shit. I think I moved my, okay, here we go. Okay, he just nailed that. I'm sorry, but he just nailed that. Jerry, Bats, do we have to give it to Wingman? I think he just nailed that. Did he nail it? All right, here comes Braden. Oh, he's rocking back and forth a little bit, but yeah, he's pulling it out here. Nice. Oh, he just nailed it right there. Nice, Braden. Nice. All right, ZX Pilot, you got this. You got it. That was a pretty nice landing there, ZX Pilot. Did everybody land? Who won that? Who got it? Who got it? Who won it? Wingman earned it. Yes, Wingman got it. Let's all give a shout out to Wingman for winning that landing challenge. I'm going to put it in the books. I'm going to get it this time. Nice job, Wingman. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, I got it in the books. Is it that time yet? All right. Friends, pals, amigos, I want to say thank you to all of you that are flying right here, right now. Badius Bridge, ZX Pilot, Zocal, Jerry, Braden, Wingman, and Original Happy, and A-Pink, and Bats. Let's give it up to them, friends in chat. I want to give it up to all of you in chat, by the way. So that, again, is CFF 121, Zocal, Jerry, Bats, and Maple Leaf, Von Williams, thank you, sir. Captain Howdy, thank you for joining us, and I hope you had a good time with your family. George from Sim Gaming Expo, thank you so much. CP65, you hung around for the whole night. SoCal Jerry, so good to see you, SoCal. I love you, man. Nick H, Original Happy, thank you for being here. You guys are the bomb. Where's Max? I don't know. He's like probably up. He's at home washing his tights. I don't know. But have a great night. Maple, Sim Gaming Expo. Let me see. Who is the top fans? I'm going to name off the top fans. We've got Bats winning number 1. We got CP65 in number 2 place. I'm not going to count Streamlabs because that's cheating. Bruden the Great was in here before. The Real CFF and Von Williams. Congratulations to you guys for winning the top fans XP. But anyway, friends, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for being part of this great family. And until next time, I will see you all. Biohazard Jews, CFF 121, Captain Howdy, Maple Leaf, Nick H, Sim Gaming Expo, SoCal Jerry, and of course, Von Williams, and all the rest of you in chat. Thank you. Good night, blue skies, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Take care. Thanks for doing this extra leg, by the way. It was my pleasure. Good night, friends. Love you.